Hey everybody, we are back again with another video today. Today we are in Akron, New York, and we are going to do another river climb, another waterfall, and this place has quite a backstory. It's called Murder Creek, and we'll get into that in a little bit, the whole story and saga of what happened here. It's pretty wild, but it is a beautiful day to get outside. So it's like, what, 85, 86? Finally, some nice weather has hit Western New York, and we are ready. So let's go, guys. That tree is humongous.
Talk about is why, when you look at the waterfall, why do you think it's coming out the middle?
Is that fun in there? Yeah. Go for it, rocket. So we are here today with a park ranger. Your name is, if you don't mind,
Nikki.
Ranger Nikki. Awesome. So she busted us. We were gonna go to the falls.
You guys were all
We
there.
haven't. How about the folklore or the stories of Murder Creek? I mean, it's really enticing name, and if you search. Pretty far drop there. Are making our way down. We were just way up there. Okay guys, so there's some interesting stories, some folklore, some real on how this creek in Akron got the name Murder Creek. So in 1890 on Halloween, there was a 17-year-old girl named Sarah Sadie McMullen. She was staying/living with a family. She was from Chicago. She was staying with a family out in Akron. It was a man raising a daughter. He had a 6-year-old named Delilah Brown, and she had a best friend named Nellie Mae Connor. Sarah seemed to be doing fine, raising the kids, no problem, while he went out and worked. They went to the general store to get some butter on Halloween night. They came back, and all of a sudden something kind of overtook Sarah. She got the kids to the middle of a 50-foot train trestle that was over this river into the gorge, and she picked them up and she threw them over. The whole town went looking for them. Sarah was eventually caught for what she did and put on trial. She was found to be not guilty by way of insanity, and she was housed in the Buffalo area for the rest of her life, kind of in a mental institution, or what they had for back then. And her grave is still visible in Buffalo, and it's just a headstone that says Sarah. So that's kind of creepy. But that's one of the names. We're going to hear a little bit more on why they named this Murder Creek. We can't go past this, but here is the amazing waterfall. Very beautiful, not running too much today. Usually it's a lot more full, don't you think, guys?
Yeah. Sure, that top rock has waterfall on it.
Yeah, I've seen people jump off of there before. When this is a lot deeper, I wouldn't recommend it though. It's probably a really good way to get hurt. Flowers here. There's like a observatory up there. We'll go check it out from up there too. All right, guys, we have made it back up to the top. A little bit out of breath. Can't really tell on camera how distance are in the hills, but it's probably 100 feet or so. And let's get up there. All right. So this is the view from up top. almost. All right, she got it. So we are here today with a park ranger. Your name is, if you don't mind.
Nikki.
Ranger Nikki, awesome. So she busted us. We were gonna go to the falls.
You guys were almost
We have never done that before, ever. And we've never seen people jump off of there.
Never.
And you're probably the reason why people are not jumping off there today, is that right?
True.
So is this a particularly, I noticed there's a lot of signs and stuff. Is this a particularly dangerous place where there are a lot of rescues?
Yeah, so because of those caves that I mentioned,
Yeah.
there is a lot more concern with what is below the water surface. So our biggest concern with that is that we don't know how deep that water is,
Really?
or if there's caves and things underneath that cause an undertow, which could pull you in, and we don't want that.
Wow, no,
And I
yeah.
know injuries have occurred in the past, and even deaths. So overall, it's just something we do to keep everybody safe.
Now, how about the folklore or the stories of Murder Creek? I mean, it's really enticing name, and
Yeah.
if you search online, there's a lot of different stories. Are you familiar with any of them? Do you?
So I'm most familiar with the two. One is Native American folklore that involves a chief and a man from the area who wants to be in love with the chief's daughter, but she's in love with someone else, and there's a big fight that ensues. Mind you, this is very, very quickly run over. It's much more complicated than what I'm making it. And basically a fight ensues between the chief, the Indian girl's lover, and this other man. They unfortunately all end up perishing. And the female ends up being so distraught that she ends up crying herself to death over the graves of her father and the love of her life. So that's the one main one that everyone knows the story, and then the other story is based off of out of Akron itself, with a woman named Sadie McMullen, which is based off what used to be a train trestle that went right over the park, which was part of the cement industry in Akron Cement. And that one, we call it the McMullen Trestle, but it was actually called Jeb's Bridge. And we were able to actually, she had some type of either psychosis, something happened, no one's actually sure what caused her to do this. But she was watching some children at the time, took them on the bridge, and unfortunately pushed them off. I don't know why.
Yikes.
No one knows why. It's a little odd. But she ended up actually being involved in one of the security psychiatric wards nearby, over near on Wendy in that area.
So that she actually was held there, like that.
I believe
There
so,
could be
yes.
some actual credence to that story.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
one you can find a lot of information with. Like she was actually had a entire what's it called, trial and everything.
Wow.
So that one's definitely less more of a folklore than a actual occurrence.
So there we go, guys. There is
Those are your
the
two best stories.
stories of Murder Creek. I'm sure there's a lot more.
Oh yeah, we've got plenty online. I mean, if you go on our website, erie.gov/parks, it's got all of our different parks. It's got all of our different rules, and I believe we have our stories up on there too that we were able to find.
Awesome.
What we talk about is why, when you look at the waterfall, why do you think it's coming out the middle? What do you think?
That's a good question.
Some good guesses. So why isn't it coming off the top of the waterfall like it's supposed to? Kind of. So pretty close. So basically, the creek is up there, right? But this whole area used to be completely mined for the cement industry. So basically, there's a bunch of caves and mines that's why we're super strict about where you go in the park and things like that. We don't want anyone getting hurt. We don't know what's a cave and what's not a cave. So right now, the top of the creek has completely dried up because it's been really hot. And it goes down some of those little inside parts. So between those two rocks there, you've got kind of like a drop off. And that's going to be what comes out, and it goes into the tunnel.
No way.
It's going to come out right out the middle.
That's super
So
cool.
that's where it all starts, really, right there. So this was not man-made, but kind of started off as, because of the mining, it's caused a lot of change in the area itself and the rock formations we have. And the cool part about this place, it is actually one of the best places in this area to find fossils.
Really?
So when you walk the creek on the way back, keep a lookout for some of the fossils.
Ooh.
And then if you want, there's a secret spot. Down at the far end is a bathroom in the middle. It's like a big circle bathroom. Go look at those rocks. And that's made completely of limestone. And limestone comes from shallow seas, which means you got a lot of fossils in it.
Very
So this whole area used to be underwater back in the day.
Wow.
Way back in the day. And all the dolostone, the limestone, and all things like that we have here in these rock formations and along the creek have made plenty of really cool fossils and water coming out the middle of the falls.
We didn't get to go as close to the falls as we wanted, and that's okay. But now, I didn't know about the fossils. We love to go fossil hunting and rock hunting, right, bud?
Yeah.
So now let's see if we can find something. Time for the fossil hunt. It looks like this is going to be the best place to enter. We crossed a little bridge. It's a little bit steeper on the other side. Who do you think is going to find the most fossils? Don't know? Who's going to find the best fossil? Who's going to find any fossil? Let's do it. Found an interesting rock here, guys. Might want to take it home and dry it off, see. Looks like it has potential to have some fossil stuff with it. Given up on our fossil hunt due to leeches, so we found this pretty cool. Fire truck, old school playground piece. This park is cool. It has a lot of like really old playground stuff, some new stuff. We did at one point see like some wooden swings. Those are from way back when I was a kid. So we'll be heading out of here pretty soon. What do you guys have to say about Murder Creek in Akron Falls? What do you say? It's cool? You liked it?
Yeah.
You like the story behind it? Do you have anything you want to say to everybody?
What's up, guys? It's old out here, and
What should everybody do if they like our videos?
smash the thumbs up.
Smash the thumbs up. Anything else?
And yeah,
What?
click that subscribe button and give it a huge thumbs up.
There you go. Click that subscribe, guys.
Can I
All
get
right,
the-
so don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That helps grow our channel. Until the next one, guys, where is that big fireball up in the sky? Get outside and get some of that